You are being lied to about what it means to actually win in 2026. While everyone else is exhausting themselves chasing the hollow roar of public validation, a deeper, more profound path awaits. We live in an age where the clamor for external recognition has reached a fever pitch. Our screens are flooded with curated successes, grand pronouncements, and the relentless pursuit of viral moments. It's easy to get swept up in this current, believing that true achievement is measured by likes, shares, and the applause of strangers. But what if this pursuit, however dazzling it appears, is built on a foundation as fragile as a house of cards? Let's begin by truly understanding the fragility of the digital stage. The internet, for all its marvels, is a realm of impermanence. What shines brightly today can be forgotten by tomorrow's scroll. The validation it offers is fleeting, often superficial, and rarely touches the core of our being. We invest our energy, our hopes, and sometimes even our sense of self-worth into metrics that are constantly shifting, controlled by algorithms, and ultimately beyond our true influence. This constant striving for external approval creates a cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. A fundamental teaching in Buddhism known as dukkha, or suffering. We chase the high of public success only to find it evaporates, leaving us yearning for the next hit. This isn't to say connection or sharing isn't valuable, but when our inner peace becomes contingent on external applause, we hand over our serenity to forces outside ourselves. The digital stage, by its very nature, is a realm of constant comparison, where our perceived shortcomings are amplified and our genuine efforts can feel diminished if they don't garner immediate, widespread attention. This environment fosters a sense of inadequacy, pushing us further away from contentment. It encourages us to perform rather than to simply be, to project an image rather than to cultivate authentic presence. The very structure of these platforms, designed to capture and hold our attention, often leads us away from the quiet introspection necessary for true growth. We become accustomed to instant gratification, losing patience for the slow, deliberate work of inner transformation. The digital world, while offering incredible opportunities for connection and learning, also presents a profound challenge to our inner equilibrium, constantly pulling us outwards, away from the stillness within. It's a stage where the spotlight can be harsh, unforgiving, and ultimately temporary. To build our sense of worth upon such shifting sands is to invite instability into our lives. Instead, let us turn our attention to intentional triumphs. These are the quiet victories, the deliberate choices, and the small, consistent efforts that build genuine strength and peace from within. In Buddhist practice, the emphasis is always on the internal landscape. True success isn't about what others see, but about the cultivation of wisdom, compassion, and ethical conduct within ourselves. An intentional triumph might be choosing patience over anger in a difficult moment, practicing mindfulness during a mundane task, or extending kindness to someone without expectation of return. It's the victory of self-awareness over unconscious reaction, of generosity over greed, of understanding over judgment. These are not triumphs that make headlines, but they are the ones that transform our character, deepen our understanding, and bring lasting joy. Each small act of mindfulness, each moment of genuine presence, each choice to act with compassion is a profound victory. These are the building blocks of a life well lived, a life aligned with our deepest values. They are the moments when we choose to respond skillfully rather than react impulsively, when we cultivate inner peace despite external chaos. These intentional triumphs are not about achieving a grand outcome, but about the quality of our effort, the purity of our intention, and the wisdom of our choices in each passing moment. They are the quiet revolutions that happen within, shaping our character and our experience of the world. They are the moments when we choose to sit with discomfort rather than flee from it, when we offer forgiveness rather than hold on to resentment, when we practice gratitude for the simple blessings of life. These are the real wins, the ones that accumulate not in public accolades, but in the profound sense of inner freedom and well-being. This brings us to the profound significance of the unseen moment. Our lives are not defined by the highlight reels, but by the countless ordinary, unobserved moments that make up our days. It is in these unseen moments, a quiet breath, a mindful sip of tea, a moment of genuine listening, a silent act of service, that the fabric of our existence is woven. Buddhism teaches us the power of sati, or mindfulness, which is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we truly inhabit these unseen moments, we discover a richness and depth that often eludes us when we are constantly striving for external validation. The unseen moment is where life truly happens, where our character is forged, and where genuine connection with ourselves and the world can flourish. It is in these moments that we can practice gratitude, cultivate patience, and develop a deeper appreciation for the simple miracle of being alive. The unseen moment is not glamorous, but it is profoundly real. It is the space where we can connect with our inner wisdom, where we can observe our thoughts and emotions without being swept away by them. It is the fertile ground for growth, compassion, and understanding. By consciously choosing to be present in these moments, we reclaim our power from the endless distractions and demands of the external world. We learn to find contentment, not in what we achieve or what others think of us, but in the simple, profound act of being. This practice transforms the mundane into the sacred, revealing the extraordinary within the ordinary. It teaches us that every breath, every step, every interaction holds the potential for awakening, if only we are present enough to notice. As we cultivate these intentional triumphs and embrace the unseen moments, we begin the vital work of constructing the internal sanctuary. This sanctuary is not a physical place, but a state of mind, a refuge within ourselves that remains undisturbed by the storms of the external world. It is built through practices like meditation, self-compassion, and the development of equanimity. When we have an internal sanctuary, we are no longer tossed about by every wave of public opinion or every fleeting success or failure. We find our stability within. This sanctuary is where we can retreat to find peace, clarity, and strength, no matter what challenges life presents. It is a space of unconditional acceptance, where we can be truly ourselves, free from judgment. Building this sanctuary requires consistent effort, like tending a garden. It involves recognizing our own inherent worth, practicing forgiveness, and cultivating a deep sense of self-kindness. It means understanding that our value is not dependent on external achievements or the approval of others, but is intrinsic to our very being. This internal sanctuary becomes our anchor, a source of unwavering peace and resilience. It allows us to engage with the world from a place of strength and wisdom, rather than from a place of need or insecurity. It is the ultimate freedom, the liberation from the endless cycle of seeking external validation. It is the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who we are, independent of what we do or what others think. This sanctuary is a testament to the power of inner work, a space where true healing and transformation can occur. From this place of inner strength and peace emerges the radiance of quiet authority. This is not an authority that demands attention or seeks to dominate, but one that naturally emanates from a person who is deeply rooted in their own truth. It is the quiet confidence of someone who has done the inner work, who understands the impermanence of external success, and who finds their fulfillment in intentional triumphs and unseen moments. This authority is felt, not proclaimed. It inspires trust, fosters connection, and offers a sense of calm and wisdom to those around them. It is the authority of presence, of authenticity, and of genuine compassion. When we are no longer driven by the need for external validation, we become free to act with integrity, clarity, and kindness. Our actions are guided by wisdom, not by the desire for applause. This quiet authority is a powerful force for good in the world, influencing others not through grand gestures, but through the simple, profound example of a life lived with purpose and peace. It is the embodiment of the Buddhist ideal, a mind free from craving, aversion, and delusion, radiating peace and wisdom effortlessly. This radiance is not about being seen, but about truly seeing. It's about understanding the interconnectedness of all beings and acting from a place of universal love and compassion. It's the gentle strength that comes from knowing oneself, accepting oneself, and extending that acceptance to others. This is the true victory, the lasting legacy, far more impactful than any fleeting public success. So, as you navigate the complexities of modern life, remember the profound power of choosing small, intentional victories. Cultivate your internal sanctuary, embrace the richness of unseen moments, and allow the radiance of your quiet authority to shine forth. This path, though less traveled by the clamoring crowds, leads to a deeper, more sustainable, and infinitely more fulfilling sense of success. It is a path of genuine liberation, offering a peace that the world cannot give and cannot take away. Thank you for joining me on this exploration today. If these insights resonated with you, please consider sharing this message with someone who might benefit from it, and subscribing to this channel for more reflections on living a mindful life. May you be well, may you be happy, and may you find true peace in every moment.